Hi, I'm Jeff Hoffman. This training module is entitled Creating Your Business Plan. Now remember this truth, no successful business was ever created without a business plan. Now I played a little sports in my day, and those of you out there who are fans of sports, you realize that no professional sports team would ever prepare for a game or a contest without a game plan, without a strategy. Now I'm a big fan of Coach John Wooden. He's the famous UCLA basketball coach, and his teams won more NC2A, more college basketball championships than any other team in history. This is how successful his teams were. His teams won 12 national championships, including 9 in a row. And the next closest coach only won 6. Now, Coach Wooden was legendary for planning. He said that he would spend 4 hours planning for a 2-hour practice. Now, I'm not suggesting that you spend 2 hours planning for every 1 hour of action, but I think you get the point of how crucial it is to have a business plan. Now, let me share with you quickly some ideas for creating a winning business plan. So take out a clean sheet of paper and number from 1 to 7. Now, number 1, you're going to write down what? Like, what are you going to do? Like, what do you want to make happen? The first thing is you have to identify what is your most important goal. And here's what I've found in my experience, that for those people who get started in sales, the most important goal is how much money you need to earn. So ask yourself this question right out of the gate. How much money do I need to earn? What do I want to make happen in the area of making money? And put that number down. You see, if you're starting part-time, maybe your first goal, your first what, is $1,000. If you're coming into MSIQ full-time, perhaps that what is $5,000 or $10,000 a month. Whatever that number is for you, write it down there. What I need to earn is, and the amount of money that you want to focus on. Now, number 2, you're going to write down when. By when are you going to do it? When are you going to accomplish that what? Jim Rohn, one of the great personal empowerment minds, one of the greatest business philosophers in history, has a saying that I love. He says, a dream without a deadline is delusion. So you have to put down by when you want to achieve that money goal. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. I believe that it's important that you keep your plan focused on the short term. When you're starting out and you're headed in a path to create some new goals, make that plan short term. I suggest that you make it 3 months, no longer than 3 months. That way you can really concentrate and focus your efforts. Now, number 3, you're going to write down where. Like, where will you be when you get there? And where simply means, what does the picture look like? Like, create a clear picture of what it's going to look like for you when you get there. Where will you be? And what will you do for yourself? What are some of the things that you'll do for yourself when you hit those money goals? Create a picture of how this money goal will look, and it will make a huge difference in driving you there. Now, number 4, write down why. Like, why are you going to do it? You see, the why is your motivation. What is your motivation for reaching that money goal? What will it give you? And how will it make you feel? We all know that our feelings, how we feel, drives our behavior. So it's important you know how this money goal will make you feel. And number 5, write who. Who will help you get there? Who are the people that you can align with? Who are the leaders in MSIQ that can support you to reach that money goal? And this is very important. Marilyn Savant is a person who is attributed to having the highest recorded IQ in human history. And she was asked a question. And the question she was asked, if she could determine where a person would be in their career 5 years from the date of meeting them. And she said that she could, which astonished the questioner. And what she said is she would only have to ask that person one question. She would ask them to describe the 5 people, the 5 closest people who she spends or he spends the most time with. And by asking that question, she said she could determine exactly where that person would be financially and professionally 5 years from now. You see, our life and your life is a direct reflection of the people that you spend the most time with. So I encourage you to look closely at the people you're spending the most time with and spend your time around the people who are focused and inspired to help you reach the goals that you have in your life. And number 6, write down how. How will you accomplish your plan? And see, everyone wants to know the how. How will I earn the money? How will I make it happen? But here's what's true. It's impossible to know exactly how it's going to happen. See, when you're on purpose, people and opportunities will show up in your life from the most unexpected places. You just have to know that these little miracles will fall out of the sky and land in your way when you're focused on where you're going. Henry David Thoreau said, when you advance confidently in the direction of your dreams and endeavor to live a life that you have imagined, you will meet with a success unexpected in common hours. And finally, in number 7, you're going to write the word commitment. What do you have to commit yourself to? What are the actions that you must take on a consistent basis? And write down those commitments and keep them in front of you at all times. Because you see, until you truly commit yourself on these actions, there's always going to be hesitancy. There's always going to be a place of resignation. But you have to commit yourself. And what I found in my experience that most people, they overestimate what they can accomplish in a year. They put all these big goals that they want to accomplish in a year, but they underestimate what they can accomplish in 30 days if they're really focused and really committed. So create your plan and keep it in front of you at all times. Because remember that whatever you remind yourself of on a consistent basis, you will do. Action goes to where attention flows. This is Jeff Hoffman reminding you to carry the torch high.